The Smooth Grenadier, let me tell you about this weapon. It's got a whopping 165 damage per shot that it fires, which, in case you were wondering, is 4. It's also got a rate of fire 65 RPM, which is deceptively slow. That is, like, suspiciously slow. Critical chance is 5%. Interesting for an explosive weapon. Ammo, it's got 16 times 4. So I'm going to be equipping a good secondary just in case, because when it fires 4 rounds at a time, that's not going to last very long. 126 meters is the range, but otherwise there's nothing special about it. Otherwise it's nothing special. Let's take a look at the hat choice today for the Demolisher. We're using the default. Alright, let's hop into a game. Wow, the gun model looks so cool. There's a lot of ammo in the clip, so let's see. You can't really tell what's going on with that reload animation. Luckily the little bolt pull at the end kind of saves it. Man, this thing is intimidating. This thing's a monster. I seem to have found an empty game. But that's okay, because that gives us time to analyze the weapon, see what it can do. Let's take a look at that. Wow, look at the mark that it leaves. It's like a mini nuke. And just in case you saw the honest attempt on the Magma rifle, this is being recorded immediately after that video, so if you left a comment on that one, I have not seen it yet, because those comments don't exist yet. Thus is the paradox of YouTube. Should I try to find a full game, or what should I do? I'm kind of enjoying my time here at Madagascar Ruins, where all the allies in Axis set up these antennas so they could listen in for signals. I feel like I gotta put a tinfoil hat on every time I start talking about the lore. Let's take this opportunity to reload. You don't see me! It's probably the biggest lie I've ever told. Oh god. Come on now. I was gonna say, if I die here with my area of effect damage, jump away, please. I wasn't prepared for whatever that guy was gonna give me. Jeez, what is it, 68, 65 RPM? That thing's not cutting it. You know, it's funny, this actually reminds me of what the Q-27 Predator used to be. Just very, very slow, and I think with about 200 more damage in total. Because the Q-27 was sitting at a fine, like, 400, I think. Really, I didn't kill that guy? Homie, you gotta learn when to die. You gotta learn when it's time to go. And it's time. This thing is powerful. The rate of fire is obviously going to be the main issue with this weapon. It's kind of like they decided that the balancing fix that needed to be done with the Q-27 Predator wasn't necessarily the damage, it was the rate of fire. And I think this gun might just be a revamped version of that. The 6 Surprise is probably still the best weapon for the Demolisher, though. I think we can all agree on that. Like, it's still the crowned king. Kind of a small blast radius, actually. Now that I'm like trying to shoot somebody right here. Very little room for error. Alright, here we are in the second game again with the Smooth Grenadier. Such a cool name, Grenadier. The Smooth Grenadier. Please, did we trade? We didn't trade, did we? No, we didn't. What am I stuck on exactly? Okay, thank you. So it looks like Mr. Grenadier is still at a disadvantage to the 6 Surprise, which strangely enough has a mine, like just sitting here, alone in space. It doesn't even destroy a mine in one shot. In order for this to be an effective weapon, you have to hit. It really does fire like all those rockets. You need to be able to hit more than one of them. I'm done with the 6 Surprise. Oh. I'm over it! Let's try this again. Although, pardon me, I'm sure the 6 Surprise is just as prevalent here as it was in the previous game. Wow, what is shaking my building? I see somebody over there. Oops, that was an accident. Oh, there's a medic dipping a little bit too far into my zone. Oh, he respawned. So the main issue with the Smooth Grenadier, from what I can tell, is that it doesn't really have any way to compete with other Demolisher weapons that fire faster and allow for a faster response, such as the 6 Surprise, and because it's the most prevalent Demolisher weapon out there, you're going to be having a little bit of a hard time. But man, this weapon looks cool. Although, if you're in the market for a new Demolisher weapon, I would very much recommend the 6 Surprise. If you can't beat them, join them, over the Smooth Grenadier. As fun as it is, as cool as it looks, it's not the best Demolisher weapon out there. It's mostly that RPM that kills it. Although I'm sure it will still see some use, but it doesn't really have too much of a place in the meta when fast fire weapons and other hit scan weapons are still out there. Alright, so it looks like the Smooth Grenadier is going to be taking home a fine 6 out of 9 Fulgors. I think I should revisit the 6 Surprise. I think that'd be something fun to do. I revisited the Q27 Predator, but doing the 6 Surprise might be fun. Alright everybody, hope you enjoyed this episode of Honest Attempts. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please take a second to leave a like on the video. It really helps me out a whole lot. Have a great day, and I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.